Ouch.
Mystery caravan of death. Hail Hecate. Caravan of death. Hail Hecate. I'm Pennywise the dancing clown smoking in the rain. Caravan of death. Hail Hecate. I'm Pennywise the dancing clown smoking in the rain. Caravan of death. Hail Hecate. I'm Pennywise the dancing clown smoking in the rain. Caravan of death. Hail Hecate. I'm Pennywise the dancing clown smoking in the rain. Sky dragon's breath. Amazonia chick 7 cents. I live in your mind, I pay no rent. A doctor on TV, I do not play. The words I say, a chapter in the most terrible of books. Satan rides with Medea. Purple shades of gray. Night Monster. Black Sabbath. Mr. Black Magic himself. Golden Fleece, where dragons stay.
Welcome back to Lady Babylon. This is a satanic congregation. I don't think you're going to forget. We are going to look straight into the face of death. Oh, God. Buckle up, people. This is a Friday night, and this stuff is gonna be heavy. Now, what we're doing is we are unmasking for you the mystery. You are seeing it come alive tonight in our text. But before we get there, I was minding my own business today when the devil called me in. I didn't think he was going to do that. It's way out of the norm. Do you understand? This isn't scheduled. He starts giving me a load. Just a load. He's dumping it on me about how I'm number 2, not number 1. I was like, what are you talking about, man? Just get to it. Just get to it. And he said, Christopher Titus. And when he did, I knew right away what he was talking about, and I knew I was in for it. So I humbled myself a little bit. I did. People, I want you to be able to follow up on all the beautiful Greek that we're learning. And I want you to see what free speech is. Free speech is not what you have the right to spew out of your hole, your pie hole. You don't have, as you're walking down the street or sitting on your toilet. That is not free speech. Free speech is saying what must be said in the defense of justice and your democratic neighbors. That's free speech. He was giving me a hard time. I want you to watch this clip before we jump into the darkness of death. I want you to consider this clip of the present man of free speech. And I want you to listen for a word he's going to use. And, this is what gets him. It was this style. Devil was all impressed. I was like, okay, fine. Watch his use of history. Watch his use of history. Fantastic. People, we have been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this. What is this? Free speech, people. Are you ready? Give it to me.
The world's worst butchers, men who are the worst of humanity, killers, murderers of children and the innocent, while he stops assisting those who were attacked by those same thugs and terrorists. So, Mike Johnson, no one cares whether you're on Grindr or not. No one cares that you and your son have an app that checks on your porn use. What the fuck? What we do care about is calling us un-American and say we hate America while you're on your knees for the most un-American criminal, rapist, pedophile, Russian asset in American history. Everything you do hates on America, Mike. Refusing to seat a legally elected representative to protect Sweet Potato Hillary from the Epstein files?
Ding.
Un-American. Refusing to negotiate with Democrats to keep the government open, you asshole?
Ding.
It's not his company you work for. It's our country. And you are supposed to represent us instead of this diaper-wearing, shit-smelling, obese, illiterate criminal. That's un-American. And it's obvious to anyone in this country and worldwide who actually hates America. You, Waldo.
Bing,
Antifa
bong.
means anti-fascist. Our grandfathers and great-grandfathers were Antifa, you raging, closeted glow stick spinner. This statue is of Antifa, men and women who loved America. And anyone who's pro-fascist, that's who fucking hates America. And I'm proud to say I'm anti-fascist because I know history. And the fascists always, always lose. And this time, you're going to lose to people in frog costumes. See you at your trial, Mike. I'll be the one applauding. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Fuck this guy.
All right. All right. Did you see the frogs in the end? That was fantastic. What is this stage? It's the comedian. It's the comedy. And what is the comedy doing? It's keeping your asses alive. Oh, it was something like that. That's what Satan said. Right? I'm trying to give it to you. Do you understand when you're a necromancer? You are talking to those dead. How are you going to stand with those dead when they see what you've done? Justice, people. You will not have peace without justice. The free tongue is free only to defend justice. I'm going to bring you a group of the defenders of justice tonight. The souls of those who stood with her historically, people. I'm going to take you back to the origin. We're going to look at the mystery and its defense. Oh, God. It's fantastic. It's going to, people, relax. Take your seats. Grab your dinner. You know what I mean? Sit there at your tables. Right. Hello, everybody. It's good to see everyone. Right. It's good to see everyone. Right. People who have come to join us because they are Bible scholars trying to find out the reality of their own texts. You know, the preachers. I'm still getting email from preachers. I have not yet had one from a Catholic priest. They're harder, right? They're harder. Why are they harder? Because, you know, the reason that appeals to all, there are limits once you flip. Do you understand me? You heard everything. Did you hear it? You heard. What is he crying out against? The maltreatment of children. What the hell is wrong with you? The maltreatment, that should not be a question. That should not be a concern, which should be an automatic assumption. Do you know who automatically assumed the protection of the children? The goddess, the bear. The bear. Do you know the great bear? She's the one who brings the little ones to the place of being mothers. Let me introduce you to the bears. You're looking at ancient girls between the age of 7 and 10. You're looking at the education and training of a college that follows the bear. Who are these people? They are huntresses. And they have fierce competitions. And they are part of Athenian history right down to its roots. Oh, God. 7 to 10, right? These bears are known for what? They're the ones who assist the birthing. They're the ones who carry the knowledge of the pharmacy. Do you understand? Did you see any men in that group? I didn't see any. No. Did you see any boys? I didn't see any. Although they say that there was some male involvement, but on a very small scale, and I'm sure it was disturbing to everyone, right? Right? Do you understand what is going to happen to you? You're going to get hunted by a 10-year-old who's going to kill you. Because that's what bears do. This is the protection. This is the protection of that age group within the late Bronze Age society. Oh, God. This is what is filtering down to the democratic Greece of classical Greeks. Fantastic. Okay, people, are you ready? Bring me up my first slide, people. Here's a nice scolia. Now, I'm going to tell you a very sad story. Are you ready? What does this say? What does this say, people? This is from Philochorus, right? Philochorus. Who is that? You don't care? Right? Look at all these sources. Nobody knows about them. We're talking about Homer's Iliad, right? And who are the Sintius? Who are the Sintius Andres? They are the people of Lemnos, because you see, Sintius is the old name for those Lemnians. Do you know what those fuckers were? They were Pelasgoi. Look at the second line. Pelasgians, bro. Look at this right here. Right? Pelasgians. Oh, God. What's he talking about? He's talking about these Pelasgians who are doing what? Here. They're sailing up to the Braurona, which is our place and festival sacred to Artemis, where we have the virgins with their baskets, and they kidnapped them. They kidnapped them. Who are these people? The Pelasgians? Oh, they're the autochthonous precursors of the people who were giving us the Greek. What did they do? They sailed in, boom, raided the festival of Artemis, the bear. Took them all. Is there no justice? Those SOBs, people, Satanic Congregation, I know you can do this now. I'm going to transmit to you. What kind of people are these Pelasgians? Is there a way of referring to people like this who come in and take our children from us? Yes, they're human traffickers. Bravo. What do we call a human trafficker? What do we call a human trafficker? Give it a name. Right? It's in Greek. What do we call them in antiquity? Laestes. There you go. Exactly. Exactly, people. Do you not believe me? There you go. Somebody put it in the Greek. Very nice. Right. Wait. Put that one back up. Is there an iota under there? Son of a gun. Look at now, Andy. I need an iota. I really do. I hate it when vowels get left out. And that's what happens when they make subscripts. They turn vowels into possible, roadkill. Yeah, right? Traitor in souls. Traitor in humanity, right? Now, people, you think, oh, is he making this up or is he looking at text? Hey, watch this. You love it. Watch the skill. I got to watch a karate black belt really take care of this huge guy, much bigger than him, experienced in fighting. No, it was technique, dog. Technique. Oh, God, I love skill. Don't you love skill? We've got to continue worshiping the Virgin. She's the one with the skill. Do you understand? Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Welcome to Athens, right? And our bear festival. Oh, I love it. Now let's go. Oh, wait, what did she say? I'm sorry. What did that modern scholar say in my ear? What was that stupid modern scholar? Women didn't do anything in the ancient world. You money-making sons of people. Okay, bring back up the text. Yeah, bring it back up. Yep, blow it up. Here. Excellent. Back to it. People, look at the end of the second to last line. Blow this up, Chewy. Here's the first. What does this look like? Right? What's on the other side? Show them quick. What's on the other side? Ria. Okay, go back. Listeria. Right? You're human trafficking. These are the guys who brought it to us. Do you understand who we're talking about? Do you want to talk about human trafficking? Right? This is what Jesus is saying. I am not one of. Right? It's in the Gospels. Read it, people. Right? I'm not talking satanic congregation because I know you have. I forced you to. Right? Hello, creepy Jesus. Oh, God, Jesus, you're such a creep with your apostles. Oh, it's so nice to shine light on you. Oh, I love this. Okay, keep going. Give me the source back. People, what does it say? It says the Pulaskians sailed in and took the girls, 7 to 10 years old, right? And they're not going to do anything good with them. This is not turning out. This is not like they're going to take them off and give them all palaces. Do you understand me? This is something bad. And he's saying it's injurious, man. Eratosthenes, right? This scholiast says Eratosthenes says the epigoetes ontes heuron deleteria pharmaca. Look in the yellow, right? Who are these people? Do you know who they are? They're the ones who have those deleterious drugs, those harmful or injurious drugs. Watch this. Here, watch this. What are these people? They are goetes. Goetes. Oh, okay. Remember the Magi people? Where did the Judeans come from religiously? The Magi. That's what the text just told us. 1st century BC yesterday. Okay. Or day before. Fantastic. Fantastic. What are these people doing? Remember what the text said? These are the giants. And what are they doing? They're involved in astrology, and they're involved in music, and they're involved in magic. They're involved in Christing. Yeah, and demons. Right, bring it up now. Is there anything else in that? Yeah. Okay. What did they all say? He goes on to talk about them making weapons and stuff. But then he talks about, some people say these are the first people to found or find or discover or invent the art of being a human trafficker. Okay. Why would you go? People, why would you hit the festival of the bear in Athens? Why would you do that? Why would you hit these festivals? You're collecting. That's where your product is. Hello? His dad's name is Booty Man. These Pelasgians are their ancestors. Who do you think? Who do you think is going to carry on their stuff? Guys like Odysseus. Yeah, he's going to end up getting captured by several, not just one woman pirate who is better than him and his crew, but he's going to get captured by multiple women. It just happens that he's really handsome. It just happens, right? He's lucky, right? He's lucky because we know what they do. We know what the Scythians do. We know what the Amazonians do, right? If you're not fast enough as a man, you better. If you're ugly, you better be fast. Do you understand? You better have access to some drugs. Antidotes. Are you kidding, people? Do you think I'm kidding? It's why Hermes walks up to Odysseus as a little kid and hands him drugs and says, you got to use these for antidotes or she's going to totally whack you out. Right? And she's going to force you to have intercourse with her. Right? Did you see what she did with that duck foot? Oh my goodness. Right, people? Know where you are. Know where you are. Is this the past or the present? Yes. All right. Give me the next. I want the next one. Boom. Couple of these real quick. Here's a nice. People, I was just sharing some stuff with you from grammarians. I know it's kind of nerdy, but we have some definitions here. And we're talking about pharmakia, right? Or it's also pharmakeia, goetheas, right? What's the difference between the two of those, right? That practice of drugging, right, is really for the sake of injuring through that which is deleterious. That's a category of drugs, people. Sorry. Am I going back? Oh, I can't do that. That's a category of drugs, right? Bring it up. There we go. And what is your goetheia, right? We just talked about the wizards. They translate this as wizards or sorcerers, which is terrible and probably the worst translation ever, right? What do the goetheia do? They're the ones who practice that manipulation of the demons. Which one of those was Jesus? He was both. He was both. The resurrection is not possible, people, without that death induction, those deleterious drugs. And by the way, anybody who's watching tonight, all of this research is coming from the combination of two Greek words. If you can figure out what that is, which you can probably very quickly, because the vast majority of you, the 90% of you are smart and intimidate me with your smartness, right? Right? Who are death inducers, right? These people got a hold of them. Holy mackerel. My goodness, man. Right? Do you, all right. Give me the next source, Chewy. Boom. Oh, I'll give you a second. Don't worry. People, here's another couple of differences between words that the grammarians were so interested in. Right. Oh, and by the way, where are these dates? They're all dating around the time of Jesus or immediately thereafter. Pharmakon kai deleterion. Right? Those things are different. Right? That pharmakon works within the realm of life. It works for life. That deleterian works for death. Okay. Do you see how broad the search is to try to precisely define words in antiquity? Do you think you find other cultures doing this concomitantly? How many Aramaic lexica do you have at the time? You don't. You don't. Right? Oh, God. Why? Because this is a Greek art. Isn't it amazing what Mother Greek gave us? Isn't it amazing? Free speech, democracy. Fantastic. Get me the next one, Chewy. No, put it back. No. What's the difference here? Yeah, that we did. Give me the next. Boom. People have a spot of something on me. We're going to take a break at 45 just to give people a chance to stretch. This is Josephus. Oh, God. Somewhere a baby started crying because an angel farted in its face while it was sleeping. This is a little story of a stupid doctor who was sent by Antigonus, right, to heal this dude. But what did he do? He made a worse disaster using deleterious drugs, right? Drugs that will kill you. And what did he do? He killed him. People, this is not anything but Greek sitting in front of you. Where's our clip? Run our clip of. This is Josephus, right? Remember what just happened. Remember what just happened. Play it.
Now, another really important point that a lot of scholars miss is that the Septuagint is not Greek as such. It's not Greek. It's Judeo-Greek.
For people who are new to this stuff, can you explain what the Septuagint was?
So the Septuagint is this translation of especially of the Torah, of the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, into something that is Greek related.
Okay.
And the reason I'm saying Greek related because it's not actual Greek. It's Hebrew Greek. It's Jewish Greek. It's Judeo-Greek. It's kind of like Yiddish.
Look at Danny discovering something totally fake. You know what I mean? Like it's blowing his mind. And you know that he knows in the background that this is total BS. What the hell is that? What the hell are you talking about? Is this real, what you're talking about? Or is this fake academia? It's fake, people. That doesn't exist, what he's talking about. What are we going to do with this source? Josephus. Is this Jewish Greek? He's a Judean. Bring it back. Is it Jewish Greek? No, it's Greek. Is the Septuagint Jewish Greek? No, it's Greek because it's not a translation of a language that only had a 7,000 word capacity. It's way beyond that. And I'm talking word forms in addition. Oh, God. Why, people? Do you see? Oh, my goodness. Right? What is your strength? It's your history. What that history that Titus is talking about? Right? That's his tool. He should be worshiping at the altar of the muse of history. Her name is Cleo. Titus, bravo, for the sake of Cleo. Our sources in Greek are the history. Do you understand? They are the scientific evidence that has been left for us. That's why it's so important that we honor Mother Greek. Fantastic. Oh God, I love it. Give me the next source. Nope, next one. Nope, next one. People, here's another example. Have you figured out the pattern of where we're going? This is deleterion, right? And pharmakon. Pharmakon, right? What is this? Who is this? Show them. People, this is going to blow your minds. This is a dude named Thessalus. This is a dude named Thessalus. And do you know what he writes? He writes medicinal astrology. Okay. Do you think this is the document of a giant? I think it is. Did somebody say Nephilim and talk about aliens? No. These are the people who had that knowledge, right? They were giants. It says that in the text. People of great reputation. That's what it says. And you run around talking about fucking generators under the goddamn pyramids. Do you understand? Pull your head out. Right? Oh, God, I'm glad I didn't get the whip. What happened? What overcame me there? I think that was the spirit of Beelzebub. I'm pretty sure. Give me the next one. Don't you love it, people? No, this one. People, oh, okay, so he's doing medical astrology. I got so excited. People, do you remember in the book of the Apocalypse, we're talking about those seals. Here they are, trochiskos. Here they are. They're the seals. In this case, they're made through a specific root. A specific root. Yeah, which this seal, it's like a pill. Chewy's got a picture in a second. Which, if somebody drinks a potion with the deleterian in it, right? Oh God, that they pick. Why would you drink a deadly drink? Okay, well, who cares? They've done it. What's going to happen? It says nothing bad will happen to them. Do you understand? Look at the level, the sophistication of the pharmacology, if nothing else. These seals, or wheels within wheels. They're amazing. People are so amazing. You know the one thing, people, you can leave it. You know the one thing I believe I've learned in the last 3.5 years? People will more readily believe in a fairy tale than they will an actuality. They will believe in a fairy tale before they'll believe in the solidity of their toilet. If it comes between a choice, right? What kind of person do we follow? Do we follow a man who violated children? Or do we follow a dude whose farts resurrected the dead? Do you understand? Welcome to the world of Fleisteria. Yes, go ahead. Show us. Do you have some more? Yeah, the root. No, I don't know which one. It's not in that text. Yeah. The pill comes from the root, right? The trochus comes from the root. What do they do with these pills, people? They plop them into different media and they make potions with them. You can add them to wine, right? Stir it up. dissolve it. They have all sorts of recipes, right? They're all over the place. That's what this guy is writing about. Right? What is this? This is contemporary with Jesus, people, right? Do you understand? He doesn't read Koine. He reads classical Greek. You morons. You incredible morons. You ever seen somebody step up to a professional and get themselves their backside handed? Have you ever seen it? Oh my God. We want that. We want more of that, right? I know we do. Shout out, Satanic Congregation. Who are we going to have to write? Who are we going to have to write? We've got to think about this, Chewy. Take suggestions. Fantastic. Danny is coming up with a show, though. I'll be on Danny in the future with another classicist, which is very nice. Give me the next text. No, next one. Another classicist before Abraham. You say he hasn't even gotten to Abraham yet. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're following a little trail here. Did anybody get what the two words are in Greek that I am? Oh, don't give it away. Chewy. I suppose the highlighted part is not. Okay. Who is this? This is Dioscorides. Again, roughly contemporary with Jesus. And what is he doing? What is he talking about? Deleterio pharmaco, not being injured by it. Do you understand? Why? How are you not going to get injured by it? Because you've got one of these. Look at this last word, Alexi-pharmaca. What do you have? You have antidotes, people. You have drugs that will counteract these drugs. How many other cultures are doing this around the Mediterranean at this time? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it, but I want you to think it's somewhere between 0 and 0. And you say, oh, no, the Romans had pharmacologists. No, they didn't. They had people who could read Greek. You mean those hut dwellers had to learn their pharmacology from the Greeks like every other barbarian? Yes. They built a temple to Medea. She was so good. She cured the people of venom, right? Getting bitten by serpents. Oh, snakes, people, right? Oh, God, we have a section of that. People, it's going to be relevant because I'm about to show you the mystery. And I'm going to do it right after we come back from break, but I want to hit one more. Give me another source. No, it's before the big. Oh, yeah, here's a good one. It's the same one. Did it have anything in the ending of it? Oh, look, people. Yeah, sure. People, look, for all you botany crazies. Oh, did I screw it up? Joey said I screwed it up. That's what happens when I touch stuff, man. The controls. That's why you fly. Okay, that's okay. Bring it up. People. What are we looking at? We're looking at ways of counteracting these drugs, and we have to use very specific drugs for anybody who wants, you know, to be comforted by the fact that here are all these plants, right, and animals. There's animals too, so it's not just botany, but you've got all the, look, Smyrna, right? That's your, oh God, that's the good stuff. The aloe is there. Oh, that's like crocus, right? You got some seeds of corian there, right? Some anise, right? Oh, opopanax. That's mix that with the Attic honey. And so, wait, they're using a medium there of honey. Do they do that for a purpose, for a specific reason? Yes, they do. And if you'll notice that it's Attic honey, do you know where those bees collect their goodies? Do you know the spirits in the air that work with those bees? Oh, God. If you do, then you know that this formula requires Attic honey. Ta-da. Science, people. Science. Do you know they were able to they were able to match the animal products with the plants. And then they would match the plants to the stars. Does he give us? Give me the next one. I think that's what he gives us in the very next one. Oh, wait, no, it's coming. Keep it. People, what does this say? Do you see the word Christ in the middle? Epichristma. We have an epichrist here that is made. And who is it made for? Blow that up. It's made for the ladies. It's made for the ladies. It's lady specific, right? Lady specific. Eunuchs too. So scientifically, take that for what it is. Eunuchs too. And this is an epichrist of the face. Of the face. When you talk about Bacchants and satanic Bacchants with their base on, followed by their purple, you know, you're talking about the mystery cult. It's all in the pharmacology, people. Right? Why does nobody ever, when they refute, why does nobody ever say, oh, no, that's not that, you know, they didn't have drugs, remember? I'm just, I mean, it's lame, people. It's lame that you don't read these texts. If you're a classicist, it's lame. I know there's a lot of Greek, but you could have at least thrown some, you know, throw a week at them. Oh, my God. My God. And they'll come together with stuff on some host of some show that's trying to sell you some t-shirt will come up with the stupidest things about ancient drugs. Because why? Because they hear, oh, that's a topic that's hot from someone who knows. It's shameful. It is shameful. What a society of lying greed do we live in? Do you feel it, people? Satanic congregation. Let's get this party going. Can you feel the greed? If you can, say, hail Satan, right? If you can feel the greed of our society, this is not just our country. This is the planet, man. This is the planet. And you say, don't talk about me. Oh, show me. Oh, there's a price to being free, people. There's a price when you relinquish your freedom to a tyrant. The rest of the world is given an example to follow. It's not just for the stars and stripes. Fantastic. Look at that. And people, that's a constellation. Look at that constellation. That's nice, of course, right? That's a gorgeous. Oh, Chewy, your art is fantastic. I love it. I love it, right? People love on Chewy's art. Where were we? Hail Satan. Hail Satan, right? Yeah, hail Satan. People, now I'm thinking constellations. Hang on. Go to the constellation. The next, I think, no, it's not that one. I think it's that one. Let's try that one. No, it's not that one. That's the finish. Go to the one before it. People, check this out. It's one of those. Yeah, try that one. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it was that one. Here it is, people. Here's Thessalus, right? What is he writing here? Look at the nastiness of this. Biblos iatrike sunt tomos. Tu tris megistu ermu. This is some kind of summary of Hermes Trismegistus and his mathematical thinkings, and that pouring out of the stars. Now, when I say pouring out, I'm translating this to you as a non-astrologer. Do you understand me? Astrology is the one area of Greek that I walk into and I can't wait to get out of as soon as possible. Why? Why would I say that? It's probably like medicine for your average classicist, right? It has its own technical terminology and it's huge. That doesn't just mean a pouring out of the stars. That has something to do with the rising of the this or the that or the parallel lines of all this stuff with numbers. And I'm like, what? Give me. That's why I said it was mathematics, right? This is a pretty advanced, calculating stuff, right? To his student, Asclepius. This is fantastic. Now look at this, people. You see where it's in bold here? That's the name of a constellation. Right? The ram, the bull, the twins, the crab, the lion, the virgin. Nice. People, what is he doing? We had the dragon there at the bottom. You see the dragon? Oh, God, you didn't know about the dragon? It's 1331. Oh, yeah. Give it to me. People, when you start reading these texts, it's going to cause you to have a little problem, little ecstatic problem in your britches. You know what I mean? It's going to bring you. No, it's part of the voice. Yeah. Anyway. Yes. Bring the lion. Go ahead, bring the lion, people. Teach that 10-year-old girl to hunt a lion, will you? Right? Nobody will mess with it. They have competitions where they fight each other. Bring those little girls out again, people. Imagine these girls. What are they going off to do? They're going off to beat the crap out of each other. And the last one standing is the embodiment of the goddess. People, do you love this stuff? Right? Oh, God. Fantastic. There's going to be no taking advantage, right? No taking advantage. No taking advantage. No grabbing anybody by any parts, right? We're done with that because you do that and you die. It's very simple. Nature brings forward that which is most perfect. I'm going to burn off her mortality. Did you think I was joking? It said burn off your daughter's mortality. If you knew you could burn off your daughter's mortality and you knew there was a way to do it and you'd seen other people do it and you're like, hey, they did it. Right? Right? And your husband's like, I don't know, it's pretty harsh. Right? Flaming baby. Just last year, our 10-year-old went out and beat the crap out of everybody. People. And again, modern scholars will tell you and sell books and do PBS specials and all sorts of crap like that and tell you that women were oppressed. Go back to the 60s. Your greed stains your hippie soul with the stench of ruin. That's why I always dodge hippies in public, because I'm thinking one of these days, one of them's gonna say, hey, he's not gonna react. You'd be surprised how people react to Hail Satan. Have you, congregation, have you tested this? Have you tested this live, people? Have you tested it? It's time for a break. Proud hippie. Well, that's okay. That's okay. You just have to be my whipping hippie. All right. If you don't mind, I don't mind whipping you. You understand? Fantastic. Where's that hippie? I'm gonna look for him. Is that a him? Hail Satan. Was that a him or a her? Or do we not know? You never know with the names, right? Who was that? I can't see it on my glasses. Oh my God. There we go. Feral. Right? Donna Marie. Well, that sounds very feminine to me. Yeah. Okay. Donna Marie. It's her, right? Donna Marie is a she. Fantastic. So, Donna Marie, if you don't mind being my hippie whipping girl, then I'll do that. Just take it with a grain of salt, because we know we're all square. Fantastic. You've been initiated, though. That's different. Right? You've been initiated. I don't think technically you're a hippie anymore. Right? I think you're in, what are they calling satanic congregation? Ammonites? I think they're calling. No, that was terrible, wasn't it? No, congregation. Come up with a name for yourselves. My beloved dragons, if your hippie past has somehow held you back, it will not inhere, for I declare you free of the ways of the great monist hippie. Fantastic. Let's go. Give them your, I want the same video, and we're taking a short break.
The beginning of day is sinister. Chaos magic. I need a little more basil on this record. Urania, Scooter, Medawar. Hail the nemesis. Dance with me, muse of the sorceress. Merciless name. Ministry of doom, knock knock at the door, here to see you. Merciless name, ministry of doom, knock knock at the door, here to see you. Don't worry, it's only Indicuddy. Nobody can do it like I can. I'm taking this dragon snake medicine all the way to the goal line for the win. Hallelujah. Gypsy gangster music, hot fire, Freddie King, JJ Cale, Solar, just a little more basil. I got more lyrics by the kilo ready to go. Tartaria is medicine, I ain't doing too bad at all. Wake the dead, break more bread, cocaine sledge, Judge Dredd, Judo and Budo, it do things, you know, take notes on the thunder and lightning, under the dome, let's go get stoned, Sugar Skull, radio control drone, Black Witch, liquid racket, all work no play, Nosferatu cast spells, and purple shadow shades of gray. Merciless name, ministry of doom, knock knock at the door, here to see you. Merciless name, ministry of doom, knock knock at the door, here to see you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Teddy Bass and Chewy. Well, I love those videos, man. I'm always shocked when you say you've got one, and I love it. I love to watch them, and I'm always like shocked because wow, you're growing. Your skill level in the AI is growing. So keep it up, because in years people look back and they'll say you entered at the very beginning. Yeah, you'd love it. Love it. Give me the next one. Boom. People, I want to tell you, Abraham is getting ready to die. This isn't a document that's just as old as anything else in the Bible, but people don't like to look at it because it says some strange things. It says some strange things that, I don't know, if people, took them to heart, they may cause problems. So we're going to take them out of the canon. We're going to take them out. Do you understand? Native Greek people, don't think that it would be anything else. Have I showed you anything that's not? Right? Fantastic. Fantastic. Timmy. Don't mention Timmy. You tempt me. Don't tempt me. Bring the text. People, what does this say? Death came in, stood there in front of Abraham, and he said, "Hey, come out with me." Right? No, he didn't. Abraham spoke up and he said, "Listen to me. Get out of here. I'm all confused in my noggin." And Death said, "I'm not going away from you until I take your soul." Do you see the psyche at the top, people? We were looking at that in the first unit of ancient Greek. I know this is an you tonight, but I want you to be noticing things like that. Fantastic. Who is this people that we're looking at? You're looking at death. You're looking at the spirit of intelligence bringing you death. Who is she? Can you bring her up again, Chewy? Boom. People, who is she? Notice her wings. Oh, God. Do you know what she's going to do? You little Pulaskian bastards. You know what she's going to do? She's going to rip your soul from your flesh. And she's there for Abe. She's there for Abe, and he's done some stuff. He's experienced this. He chased his kid around with a sword. He did that, right? Took him out into nowhere, right? Chased him around. We know that, right? They have a big file on this guy. Family services, interdimensional division. It's big, right? Abraham's got a big file. This astrologer, descendant of Magi, what is he doing? Oh, God, he's with the giants. Where do you think they get all their tech, people? Right? Oh, God, give me the text back. Let's keep translating. I've just been translating it, people. So, yeah, Death says to him, "I'm not leaving until I take your soul with me." And Abraham gets a funny look on his face, it says, and he gets all stern. His expression gets all angry, and he says to Death, he says, "Who set this garbage up for you to come here and say this stuff? Right? Who's in charge of? Right? I'm not going to end up following you, brah, until the General Michael himself comes here to me, takes me with him." Right? Cocky. He's a little cocky, isn't he? But that's how magicians are. That's how people who use incantations are. They know that authorities will respond to the Logos. Do you understand? That Logos doesn't come from any other language except for Mother Greek. It is a tag on your language that it is native. Gorgeous. Do you understand, Death? Leave her up. I want people to see. Who is this Lhasa? Oh, God. Who is this Lhasa? What if Aphrodite became Death? I would give her black wings. I would give her black wings. Gorgeous. Fantastic. You didn't even know. You didn't know, people. Go wander around those Etruscan tombs. I told you we were going back to the Pelasgians. Why did I make the jump to Etruria, people? Because the Limnians are Pelasgian, just like the Etruscans are. Fantastic. Fantastic. Give me the next one. People found that language in on Lemnos, and they said, "Oh, it looks just like Etruscan." Oh, my God, people. Get your shit together. Right? Okay. He says, "Look, I'm not going with you." Okay. Abe says, "Look, I'm not going with you. Right? Until you tell me something. I want you to teach me. I want you to teach." What does he want him to teach him? This is weird. Abraham busts into this. Everything's going to be cool if you're going to teach me. Otherwise, fuck you. I'll go with Michael. So he says, "Teach me all of the transformations. Look at this people in yellow. Didaxon me pasa su das metamorphoses. You hear metamorphoses in there? There it is. What are we learning? People right in front of you. Death is going to teach you the changes. Is she up there? Minimize that so we can see her in your lovely art. Very good. Death. Right? There she is. And what is she going to do? She's going to teach you the transformations. Do you understand now why the mystery through her brings us to a place of awareness? What are we learning? We're learning the transformations. Oh, okay. What kind? What are we talking about? What transformations? Teach me the 7 fiery heads of the dragons. The 7 fiery heads of the dragons. Huh. Transformation, 7 fiery heads. People, if you don't understand that you are sitting in a cult right now, this is the cult. You're watching how they perform. This is profanation. What we are doing, this exposure is profanation. But don't worry, people. I'm told it brings the lightning. Oh, God. Fantastic. Give me the source again. Here we are. People, teach me, what is the face of the Kremnu? Kremnu? What is that? Give me the next tab. It's the next one is the definition. What is that, people? Right? It's got that boink, boink, that one. What is that? Kremnos. Well, you may, if you are not one of those who have ears to hear, this may go right past you. This may go right past you. Would you be surprised? Look under a kremnos is also kremnos, which we know is the purple dye. The face. What is the dye doing on the face? People have been asking me. Somebody said, "Oh, you don't have proof for the use of this." People, there is so much proof out there. You are so stupid for stepping in the ring and challenging me on text that I've made a life of studying. What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't even have a belt. You don't understand any of the skill. And yet you presume, like a rabbi, priest, or preacher, you presume to know truth. You don't even know. You follow fairy tales. Isn't this gorgeous? The devil gives us this opportunity, people. I suggest you seize it like Titus. Give me another one. Give me some more. I want some more. So that one. No, the first one. Okay. Because it's only a couple of pages of this, people. The story is not that long, right? That I'm trying to tell. What else where are we? We're at Abraham telling death, look, you got to teach me some things. You want me to go with you, right? And what else are we going to learn? We're going to learn that sword that's undefeatable. It's just, amazing. The sword of amazement. I'm taking liberty. Right. Anybody wants to tighten that up, go ahead. Give me the next one. Yes, no, right? People, remember, where are we? We're talking to death. Who's going to take out what sword? Give me the next one. Leisteria, right? You know what I mean? Kaitis hopotamos homegala kochladzon. People, we're going to go now into a description of that water, right? We're going to be talking about those seas. We're talking about the waves and the churning. Do you understand? Teach me about the lightning. Teach me the lightning and that thunder, brontes, that thunderstruck phase. Okay. Do you want to be standing in the light, thunderstruck? Imagine yourself standing perfectly within the lightning. This is what the purple enables the satanic Bacchic chorus to do. This is what Aphrodite wanted Medea to do to Jason. She wanted a Christing. Oh, fantastic, people. Isn't it gorgeous? The reality is a lot more gorgeous than the stupid fairy tale shit that gets made up so people can sell books. Let's do this. Give me the text back. Okay. Teach me, what else does he want besides the state of being thunderstruck? People, do you see the right? Teach me what? The poterion, the cup. What is in that cup? It is full of that pharmaca. Right? Pharmaca. People, did you think the communion was not drugged? Did you think Jesus was really like, okay, here, I'm going to die. You're all going to be okay. And I want you to live your lives. And I want you to eat a piece of bread and drink some wine every once in a while. And it'll be, hoo-ha, boo-ha, yay. And you sit around and do you think anybody really ever did anything like that? It's just a story made up for you. Your church is a story. It's a story. It doesn't even match what's in the text. Do you understand that? It's an invention of your own church. It's like inbreeding. Isn't it nice that we have the Bible now to kick around, including all of these ancient texts? Have you noticed, people? I just want to say this. I know I do like to brag. And what I want you to do is I want you to put here, and I'm not, I don't want to brag. I want to brag truthfully. Do you see what I'm saying? I want to give credit for where credit is due. And here's how I want to do it. While I'm doing it, I want you to say stuff that show me how much you love exactly what I'm doing. Just tell me, right? This is the time. The audience must watch while you do this, while you give me those warm compliments. Don't put up any negative stuff. People, how am I gonna brag? Nobody has stepped forward anywhere. We have somebody coming up, but nobody who's a classicist, but nobody has from the Bible, from the people who are biblical scholars. None of them. What about those? What about all the bank of people you got working on those fragments and stuff? What the hell? How weak? I took the Bible and I'm taking everything around it. The classicists, right? What's going on? The classicists know, just like that person who said their great grandmother, was saying she washed and she was, hey, he's just translating Greek, bro. Right? People know. I'm bragging because we, standing beside Mother Greek, are invincible. We're invincible. Lady Babylon makes us invincible. Did anybody hear from Westhoff? Last thing I heard, he just ran off. Last thing I heard, right? He's too controversial. This man will never be on. He's too controversial. Really. Can you get anybody that can just translate text? It's amazing, people. Give it to me. Did you get some love up there? Thank you, Satanic Congregation. Can I give you love back? Here we go. This is my love. I'm giving you this freedom of this text, right? So he wants to know about the drink, that special communal drink of that drug, which, by the way, stinks. It's quite pungent. That's what it says. Teach them. He wants to learn. Teach me about all of this stuff. And Death said, listen up, just Abraham. What does he call him? What is the magician's tool of power? It's his justice. It's his justice. Right? Yeah. Justice. Right? Dikaye. Right? Oh, he's a just person. Ah. So you get it? This is the power that is in the magic, however you use it. Now, people, I'm going to confuse you a little bit. Death is now going to talk about who she is. Are you ready? Are you ready? I purify the 7 ions. Do you see the word ion? Right? The 7 ions. Do you see that? I purify, I got to finish it though. I purify the 7 ions. And what do? I lead the cosmos and everything in it right into hell. I lead kings and I lead leaders and I lead poor and I lead rich and I lead slaves and I lead free. Oh, now, if that doesn't make anybody just a little bit intellectually aroused, so that your circuits are all firing and everything's coming, you got smells and sights, touch and taste, and boom. Amazing. Do you see? Absolutely amazing. I am death. I am death. I lead this cosmos into Hades. I purify the 7 ions. Satanic Congregation, any guesses there on the 7 ions? Let's just throw this one out to the congregation. The 7 ions, anybody? Julia wants you to look for it. And if anybody can define the 7 ions in 3 words or less, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Okay. 7 dragons. Oh, is that fantastic? How many heads of flaming dragon were there? How many heads, people? Do you know why we needed it if we are Yason? Do you understand? What did she do to you? She set me on fire. Oh, God. Looking death right in the face. Right in the face. I'm telling you, people, they took this text out. They didn't want people reading it. Right? You figure out why. It's up to the geniuses here. Did anybody else give us a reading? Right? Okay, that's, constellations. Yeah, sure. Oh, were they all sisters? Oh, God. Where is... Right, some interesting speculation. The 7 ions, people, purging them. 7 songs. I love that. Oh, God, some musician will pick it up. Is there a musician out there? Right? Shout out to the musicians who lost their brother Ace. Is there a musician out there who can figure out this mystery? What are those 7 ions that death is cleansing? Think about it with the Greek in your mind, right? Try to figure it out. Is it those 7 stars? Is it the notes? Is it the strings of the lyre that it is the cosmos? Ah, God. Okay, I can't continue. Ma'am, You're pushing me over the edge. Pushing 7 spheres. Oh God, I think we have a Pythagorean on board. Right? What are the other? Yeah, music of the spheres. Music of the spheres. Oh, listen to this intelligence from the crowd. Right? I told you, 90% of you. Very, you know, I I would love to sit and discuss. You're good people, right? Even the dummies, right? Dummies, don't worry. How come? You see, they're not responding. Hey, put your thing in there and say, hey, I'm one of those dummies. Tell me. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just start standing with the 90% and it'll rub off. I'm telling you. That's how the gymnasium works. Next thing you know, we'll be wrestling. Fantastic. 7 liberal arts. This is a lot of gorgeousness. I love it. Circles of hell. The 7 spheres and the circles of hell. If you're purging the ion, leading the order into hell. Welcome to Tartarus, everybody. Off the bus. Fantastic. Give me the rest of the text. I want to show people how creepy it gets. Are you ready? Here we yeah, rich and poor. She leads everybody, right? Lhasa, Faku, tell us. You had to know in the end. I hate to ruin the surprise for you people. But you had to know that death was the Sybil. You had to know she was the one who was inspired. And you're going to be looking right into her face, her Christed face. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, people, let's yank ourselves out of this. Oh, God, did you see that? That was scary. People, that was unplanned. Give me the next one. I used to would say, did you see how I jumped at that noise? Take it down for a sec. I used to would say, hey, I'm sorry that I screamed like a 12-year-old girl until yesterday. Now I don't say that anymore because I saw a 12-year-old girl that can bench press more than I can and can throw people around, and I'm sure that she could beat the living hell out of me. So I don't say that anymore. Now I have to say I scream like an old man, right? Right? Give me the next one. Are you ready, people? Yeah, we're going to a place of reckoning, right? All of us, whether free or slave. I showed you that stuff. I showed you those 7 heads of the dragon, right? I showed you the face of fire. Didn't you see the face of fire? People, when it says Jason and the fiery bowls, what the hell did you think was going on? Did you think there was like a bowl on fire? People say, oh, it's a contraption. No, because you know what the secret weapon is that makes them all suck eggs? It's Mattia's poison. Mattia's poison. And by the way, somebody caught from last time. I set a little trap for anybody who would come and put their foot in it. And it was a little bit off the beaten path, but I said for gout, I quoted lotion on gout. And do you remember what I said? I said, you go back and look at it. I said, Colchis, right? And the famous Colchian, right? Herb, flower, plant. What? Somebody wrote in, caught it, just put their foot in the trap and said, oh, right, I take colchicine for gout. And now I know why. Right? Isn't that nice? A little trap. Anyway, stop it. Give me the next one. Yeah. What's going to happen here, people? Many people, right, are going through the rites. You know at that face of fire. You have seen death through the face of the fire. You thought this was a typical normal text. Nope. No, people, you just saw they put drugs in the cup. They just put drugs in the cup. Is this everything you've been saying for 3 years, Almond? Of course it is. Of course it is. And that is the work of Echidna. That is the work of Echidna. This is a priesthood, people. There are rules here. We don't mess around when it comes to the queen. You'll understand why that's so important when you meet her. Don't get in the way of her black wings. Oh, God, is he talking to people with ears to hear? I think so. I think so. If we profane this enough, everybody will have ears to hear. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, God, I love it. There she is with the cup. Right, people? There she is. Oh, does she have the purple on her face? Does she, right? Has she been Christed? Right? Christed and epi-Christed, please. Be ready. Who does not want to worship her? Who does not want to? Oh, God. People, right out of the past. Absolutely gorgeous. This is what life is right here. Give it to me. It's the manifestation of your reality. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right? Okay. People, the text is going to go on to define to you the death, the faces that she bears. Right? What I think, I'm going to go to the next one because that's. Go ahead. Show them. Chewie, show us the faces or the phases of the initiation. Go ahead. Give it to us. Take your time. Give each one a little bit of extra time. Right? Fantastic. What's happening? What's happening here to me? I'm watching my own death. I am watching my own death, and whose face is in the fire now? Do you understand? You should have been burned. You should have had that removed. Instead, you enter in fear. Oh, God. You mean people who are religious are afraid to die? Oh, God, people, you can smell it. You can smell it, right? Why do you accept salvation in the first place? And I'm telling you this as somebody who gave salvation, who was an instrument of salvation. What is it about salvation that is so appealing? Do you hear how the salvation that I'm talking about has nothing to do with the ancient salvation? It's amazing. What is so crazy about salvation is the fact that you are safe forever. Safe forever from her. Bring back the face in the fire. Bring her back. Bring back death. Right? People, your inevitable introduction to death will be your liberation from your ignorance of the mystery. The second death will hurt you. Oh, God. Wait a minute. What? Are you doomed, people? Welcome to hell. You're doomed. It's absolutely gorgeous. Where did Lhasa go? Bring me the next. It's the final one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. People, what did I just do to you? I forced you to look into the face of death herself. And what did death do to Abraham? What did death do to Abraham? Bring up the verse. Oh, it's gorgeous. Peplaniken gar ton Abraham hothanatos. What did death do to Abraham? It caused him to wander. To wander. Remember how he said his mind was going? Remember, what is it that you're not supposed to do? You are not supposed to wander. These are the forces of the devil that cause you to wander. The communion is called Satan. We saw it in the text. People. Okay, do you see what you just got? Do you see? We're told in Jude, don't enter into the wandering. There is a mystery. There is a mystery. This mystery functions whether you like it or not. It's the mystery associated with the throne of Satan. Those of you with ears to hear will hear that. Is there a way to bring that mystery from the other side to this side? That mystery has never left. It is active and it is operating. And the model opposite, which is the functioning of the assembly of God, is supposed to block it. And it can't. It can't. And boom, we spill over. Do you understand? We spill over. And why does this all happen? It happens because of the throne. Is he talking about a throne? Oh, God. Hail Satan, people. Yes, Chewy. Oh, yes. Did you bring up? Chewy wanted me to make sure and notice. Oh, you did bring Timmy. What a shame. We cannot waste this, people. Right? Bring up that other point first and then bring back Timmy. Let's be serious and then let's finish with the whipping. Give me the next one. People, look at this text. Chewy just wanted me to point out to you that this text is using the very same cult language that Jesus is using. Don't be mistaken. You see that second line, the word in bold at the end? Amen. Look at the drop down of the next line. Amen. Amen. Right? Legosoi. Amen. Amen. I say to you. How many times, you can take it down. How many times do you think Jesus Christ and his ministry was saying exactly that? These are the people who employ the Christing technology of the giants. And when I say giants, I mean people of reputation with a skill in drug making, metallurgy, and music, among other things. Drug making, metallurgy, and music. If you put those three things together, you will open a dark, dark portal. Thank you for coming tonight, Satanic Congregation. Thank you for coming. I appreciate the fact that you would come here on a Friday night, again, just to learn. It's like you've had an entire 3-year course. You're all master's students. Do you understand? You have that much exposure. I fully expect if you, like Brian's thinking about going to do his degree work in classics at a university, right? Isn't that nice? Everybody encourage Bohunk Brian to go to his university. He's going to go in there with Greek functional, right? He's going to go in there. They'll give him a test when he goes in and make sure he can pass it so that he can just skip out of all his undergraduate Greek. But he's going to go in with a whole bunch of texts, right? He's going to go in having read a whole bunch of stuff and a lot of stuff that they probably haven't. Do you know how intimidating this is going to be? People, I love it. Give Brian a shout out and say, well done. Well done, Brian. Keep up the Greek. Keep up the good work. I will miss you this weekend. I'm going to be working hard the whole weekend. But Chewy wants to show you something before we end for the Friday night festivities. Okay, people, take a look at this. Go ahead, all. Fantastic. Let's see. Right. The musician, people, opens the gates of hell. Fantastic. Right? It's the musician who opens the gates of hell. How much do you need? How much do you want me to keep asking? Oh, do you want me to keep asking? Earn your medal, people. Oh, sir, demonstrate your medal. Open the gates of hell, you son of a bitch. Hail Satan.
Don't surprise, Doughboy tough, hip-hop hooray. Bowie knife, big Bowie kahuna. Katana, excaliburation, killer claw Saturn. Says it's high treason. For Jesus and the drug addict pedophiles, there's too many reasons to see them crucified. Say goodnight, caravan of death, hail like a tape. I'm Pennywise the dancing clown smoking in the rain. Caravan of death, hail like a tape. I'm Pennywise the dancing clown smoking in